Hey guys, what's up? ShaneWolf38, and today we're going to be playing some Mastermind, and I'm going to kind of be teaching you how to play the game. So, this game was created in Minecraft by DicoTheRedstoner. It is an amazing game. There will be an annotation to his video and a link in the description. So, this video is going to assume that you already know how to play the game and what the game is, so let's get into it. Okay. The first thing we do once the system has created its sequence is we submit. So that's going to submit the white and tell us if any are correct. So we know one of these has a correct position and the correct color. So let's assume it's this one for right now and change all of these to the next color, because there are 3 that are not correct. So submit that, and now we have a coal block, which means there is one color that is correct, but it's not in the correct location. And since we tried 3 white here, and we know 1 white is correct, and there's only 1 coal block, it means there are no blues, but it means that there's definitely not a white here. So we're going to change them all to blue, and now set this next one to white. Come on. Okay, now that we got that, we can just change all these to the next color. And let's test this. Okay, now we have 2 coal blocks, which means there are 2 yellow ones here, but, okay, sorry, not 2 yellow ones. 1 yellow and 1 white, that is what it means. So, I'm pretty sure that, oh, wait, no, this is kind of obvious. Since there are 3 yellows and we know 1 white's in here and there's an extra coal block, it means the yellow has to go here. So let's move our white right over here. Okay, and now we are guaranteed that the yellow one is going to be right there. And then we're going to move these to the next colors. So test for that. Okay, now we have 2 more coal blocks, which means there's 1 green and there's 1 white. So now we know the yellow is correct. We already knew that. So that means that a green is going to go here, because we had 2 green on those sides and we know the yellow one has to be here. So a green is going to go here no matter what, and we are absolutely sure that this last one has to be white, which means we have a 1 in 2 chance of getting this next one correct. It is either dark gray or red. So let's test that. We should have 3 correct, and boom, 5, and we beat the sequence. Okay, since this game is really fun, I'm probably going to play 2 more games. So yeah, just to also give you guys a better tutorial of how to play the game and how to do well on it. Okay, so game is thinking of a sequence. Thinking of a sequence. Okay, I like how the game's pretty fast at doing that. It's pretty awesome. So submit that. Let's test. And 1 is correct, so we're gonna assume it's that first one again, and let's go. Okay, coal block, which means none of these are blue. So we know for a fact that none of them are blue. And we're actually going to move the white one here again and just change all of these. So what are we going to get now? 1 white block, which means there's definitely we know there's a white block in here and there's only 1 correct. We know that this is where the white block goes and that there's no yellow one. So now we can move the yellows up to green. Okay, now we have 2 white blocks, which means there's definitely a green one in here. And let's assume it's right there. So we're then going to move these to dark gray. And we have 2 coal blocks. So now since we have 2 coal blocks and there's 2 gray ones right here, we actually know that this right here cannot be a green block. And why it cannot be a green block is because if we know there is a white block and a green block, and we tried this and we got 2 gray over here, and we know there's 2 gray because there's 2 coal blocks, That means this one cannot be green. And we know, and like 100% know, that this is white. So let's switch that to a gray. And switch this to a green. And that's going to work, or our next one's going to work. Glitch, or what's... Okay, that was really weird. Well, now we know that this is the correct combination. If we can cycle through this quick enough. Come on. Alright, and that is the combination. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 tries, not too great, but a very decent amount. So, now I'm going to go back here, play the game again. I don't know what happened with that glitch, actually. That was kind of weird. Or maybe I'm just crazy. But I'm pretty sure I saw a glitch. Okay, so submit right here. And we have 2 correct, so we're going to assume it's those first 2. Go on to make those 2 blue. Interesting, so we have 2 correct again, so we know we have no blue. So then we can then rotate those to the next one. Now we know we have no yellow. Continue. Now, let's see if that one's the dark gray one. No, okay, which means green has to be here. And since we did not get a coal block, or not another coal block, we know that there's no dark gray in there. So there's a 100% guarantee this is the combination. Yep, and I got it. Okay, so that was 6 tries. Not too shabby. I think it's been 5, 7, 6 now, and I'm just going to get 2 more games in because this is very, very fun. Play. Okay. Let's see what combination we get now. Come on, game. Okay, there we go. So submit. And 1 is correct, so let's assume it's that one again. 2 coal blocks. Okay, that means there's a blue and there's a white. So we're going to move the white one over to test if it's this next square. And we actually have a 100% guarantee this is blue. Why? Because we used 3 blue here, correct? And we already know there's a white in there. Since we have 2 coal blocks, that means a blue has to be here. So we're definitely going to get 1 white block right here. Yep. So now we know that the white block is not here. And I actually made a mistake. I was supposed to switch those next 2, but I didn't. So that's going to be a problem. But that's okay. We can now test this. We're probably going to get 1 more than we should have, but that's okay. So now we know that those 2 are correct. Switch those to green. Okay, so let's assume we're going to have to change that one. Test that. Okay, that means the green has to be here. Or, yeah, that means green has to be here. Come on. And that means this one has to be red. That is a 100% guarantee. Yep. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That actually should have been 5. I just messed up. And let's play our last game real quick. Play. Come on, game. Let's generate. Come on. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Okay. So submit. Alright, so we know there's no white in here now, which is pretty helpful. Now we know there's no blue. Whoops. What about yellow? one yellow. So this is going all right for us right now. So let's see if it's there. Okay, so we know there's a green and we know there's a yellow. So we're guaranteed a green is going to go right there. And we're going to test if the yellow's here. And same reason we are guaranteed that a green is right here is because we tested with a yellow block right over here, and we used all the other spaces for green, and we got another coal block, which means the green had to be there. So now we're going to rotate these green out, and I actually did not mean to do that. This is supposed to be green. Whoops. Come on. Okay, so rotate these two. And what are we going to get? Oh, and we got the sequence. So that's been 5 games. I'm going to reset it, play a little bit more because this game is very addicting. Great job, Dico. Amazing game. Okay, thanks for watching, guys, and I'm out. Peace. I forgot to mention, what you do in a situation like this, where, once again, the first row is incorrect, then the next row has one correct number, so that would be a blue, and then you get a correct and a misplaced one. So think about it like this. If you know a blue is correct and you have a blue up here and you see one's correct, if it is the blue, that means that a yellow has to be misplaced. But the thing is, if that blue is actually correct, if the blue is correct, then one of the yellows can't be misplaced because there's all yellows here, and if the yellow is here, that would mean the blue wouldn't be correct. So it can't be that case. It has to be that one of these yellows is correct and your blue actually is not correct. So you do know that one of these 3 is your yellow. So this is how we are going to guess. We're going to get the next color, of course, right here, because we know a blue isn't here, and we know a yellow isn't here. Test the blue on the next one, and keep these as yellows. So we test that, and now we have 2 coal, which means a blue has to be over here, like so. It doesn't have to be. It's tested over here. Come on. Come on. And a yellow is a definite right there. It has to be right there. So then we can move this up to green, and since we know there are actually no greens, we can move these up to dark gray. Test that. And okay, that means the blue has to be here. I have a guarantee. Now we know there are no grays, so since there are no grays, it guarantees us that that is the combination. Yep, and that's it. 6 tries. Just wanted to mention that because I had a little bit of trouble with those types of things before, and I don't think I mentioned it in the video, but yeah, that is how you solve one of those. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see y'all later.